Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. For this review, we're gonna take a look at this ZDToys or ZDToys Iron Man Mark III from the first Iron Man movie. I got this around $20. But before looking at this, let's rewind and check out its packaging. In front, we have Iron Man Mark III. So we have the title here. We also have this design. For the sides, it's metallic red. Here's the back part. For the bottom, there's no additional details, and on the top. And for the cover, it has hole here, giving an effect or additional design for the arc reactor. Let's open it. So this cover here has magnets. And removing this cover, you can see the insides of Iron Man Mark III. Actually, this box itself is already a display piece for me. This one is additional layer that covers Iron Man. And we have the ZDToys sticker here. And here's Iron Man. So this figure comes with display base, 3 additional pair of hands, and 4 blast effects part. For the display base, we have 5 main parts. We have the base here, this jointed piece that holds this stand, and this base. So let's connect them. So for these two, you can opt to use this simple clamp here, or this one with the crotch support. So if you intend to use this one, you need to remove this cloth here and put it here. So basically this holds the waist and the crotch. For the base, we have this print, Marvel Studios Iron Man Mark III. And this is the stand. We have full range of articulation as well. So for the hands, aside from the closed hands that comes with the figure, we also have 3 additional pairs of hands. Now let's take a look at these open relaxed hands. I said open relaxed hands because of the way the peg holes are placed. If you put it in the Iron Man figure, as you can see, it's like relaxed hands, so it's just hanging there. Now for this one, we have the complete hand plate, as you can see here. And we also have linings on the joints for each finger. And on this side, as you can see, there's also the design of the joints here. So it's in gray. And there's also a lining design. We also have this additional sculpting on the palm. And the repulsor comes in white. And it also has details. So here. The next one are these shooting hands or the flight hands, because in here, as you can see, we have peg holes in the middle, so this is where you put the blast effects. And for this one, as you can see, the peg hole is in the hand plate, unlike the relaxed hands where it's in here, in this side. So if we put it in the Iron Man figure, as you can see, it's positioned like this. So either he's on flight mode or he's shooting an enemy. When putting the blast effects, you just need to insert it here. So there. So for the design, it's the same. We have linings here. And in here, we have the gray and line design, as well as the sculpting on the palm. The next one are these aiming hands. So basically it's the same with the flight hands. The peg holes are in the same position. The only difference is we don't have the peg holes in the palm. So we have the repulsor here. and putting it in Ironman. So we have the idea of him aiming enemies. And looking at the fist that comes with the figure, so we have the full hand plate here. And as you can see, the knuckles are in gray as well with linings. And in the palm side, as you can see, there's a design for the palm and the repulsor, although it's not in white color. For the blast effects, actually they are all in the same sculpting. I wish they come in two separate designs. Something like these are the same and the other one is in a different sculpting. For the details, we have this spike design. And for the color, it's orange here, and then going at the end it gets lighter. And now let's take a look at this figure. For this we have the red and gold hot rod colors, and silver and gray for the details. Here's the head of Iron Man. So the eyes comes in white translucent piece. I hope you can see this one. For the mouth, we have additional details as well. For the sides, even the cheek part here has additional details. We have screws for the mask. Although mine has an issue here. They forgot to put a line here on this side. Although still it's okay for me. The sculpting looks good. There's no issue so far. We have the earpiece here. We have additional linings even at the back. So this is the top. Now for the neck, we still have additional designs. There are still linings. For the collar, we have this design. So in the background, it's in black color, and we also have screws. And on top of it is a sculpting of a silver piece here. We also have sculpting here. We have the shoulder pads here, and we have this fixed screw here. For the shoulders itself, we have sculpting as well. For the biceps, again we have details. For the painting, so far it's good. For the elbows, they added a design here, so there's a gear here. Even in the front, so we have linings here. And there's a rectangular holes here or dents. So that's a design as well. We have the forearms. And the hands. And for the chest, we have these screws and linings again in black. And for the arc reactor, it's in clear plastic. And in the middle, we have this chrome wiry design. For the ribs, so we have additional details as well. Now here's the abs. We have linings. So Iron Man scratch. Now for the thighs, the knees, the legs. So again, we still have sculpting here. The feet. And at the bottom, we also have details. And there's the brand ZDToys and Marvel. We also have peg holes here. And here's the side. So again, we have linings here. And for the hips, we have this large gear design with screws on the sides. Again, on the knees, so we have this gear. Even on the side of the kneecap, so there's details as well. And for the feet, we have this chrome gear as well. For the back, we have these screws here in silver color. And for the upper back, we have this design, and there's a hidden flaps actually. And inside we have this design as well. And for the joint, it's actually not noticeable if you fold this here. And we have this gold part. My only issue here is the paintings, so it's not entirely full. As you can see, it's not gold in the edges, although that's okay for me. And we have this design for the spine, the lower back, Ironman's butt. We still have linings. And again, paint tissue here. And still we have design on the joints. I've seen action figures that there's no design in the joints, so this ZDToy figure is the best. And we still have linings. Again, my issue here is this one. So I have paint chips already. And the legs. So we have holes here for the design. This figure stands approximately 7 inches. Although this figure looks like it comes with metal parts, it's still light actually. But still, let me know in the comment section if there are die cast parts here. For the articulation, the head can look up this far and can look down this far. There's no tilting left or right, although we can turn it. And we have articulation for the shoulder pad, so you can move it up or down. For the shoulders, it can move inward or outward, as you can see here. For the shoulders itself, it can move up this far and down. And if you pull it outwards, you can move the shoulders this much. If we push it inside, there's minimal movements only, actually barely. And while moving the shoulders, just be careful because it's prone to paint chips. Mine already has one here. And the shoulder can turn 360. And moving on, we have bicep swivel as well. We have double jointed elbows that can turn this far. And for the hands, we have articulation in the wrist. It can turn this much only, although we can turn it 360. And let's try articulating the other extra hands. When changing the hands, you just need to pop this out. So there. Then push. So for this one, actually still you can turn it, but moving it up or down or left or right is minimal. For the body, we can turn it this far in regular position. It can also move left or right. Actually, for the upper body, you can pull it up or push it down. So you can see here. Pulling it up gives you wider movement. So you can see here. But still be careful because you may get paint chips here at the edges. And there's no capability of rotating it. So let me know in the comment section if you have rotation here on the body. For the hips, you can turn it front or back, outside and inside, and you can also move it up or down. In a normal position of the thighs here, Ironman can kick this far and kick backwards this far only. But if you turn this to the side, so it won't hit this part here, you will be able to kick it further. So same here. So there. And here we have double jointed knees, so it can bend this far. And the ankles move up, down, or left or right. And for the back, we have articulation on the flaps. So overall, I like this figure a lot. It really is a great value for money, considering the details, the paint apps, the accessories, and the stand. Even the box itself is a display piece actually. My only issue here is they should have added additional articulation on the body so we can turn the torso. And they should have added joints on the wrist. But still, overall, this is a great figure. And that's it in this review. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It will help this channel a lot. Thanks again and see you on my next review. Bye!